Bad Wolf MTG here, and today we have a quick deck tip. I'm going to be using Tapped Out, so hopefully you will be able to see the cards a little bit better. So for this deck, I wanted to base it off of our legendary creature we just got, Vampire Knight. Vana, the Butcher of Megan, 5 mana, 3 colorless, and a white and a black for a Vampire Knight. It's a 4/4 and has Vigilance, Lifelink, and what I really wanted to build around was this activated ability where if you tap this creature, you get to pay 7 life, but you get to destroy target non-land permanent. And you can only activate this ability, unfortunately, during your turn, which kind of sucks because it would be nice if you could do it on a different turn, but it does have Vigilance, so you can at least still attack with it. So, and that's what we're building around. I threw in a whole bunch of different lifelink and token generations, because not only do I love this card, I also love the white and flip enchantment in here, and so I've put that in here as well. But this was the key backbone, the payoff for gaining so much life is using that destroy target non-land permanent. So let's start off with our land base, our quick land base. We've got, of course, plains, swamps. I also threw in Concealed Courtyard from Kaladesh, the white-black double dual land that comes in tapped unless you have, less than 2 or more lands. And then I also threw in Unclaimed Territory. That's the one where you get to pick a creature type and use that, and you can produce any mana for that creature type. So in this case, we're going to name vampires because all of the creatures in here are vampires, because it was fun to build around and make a vampire deck because I wanted to, and so I did. So I threw 4 of those in because it just seems great. Alright, so for 1-drops, we have Fatal Push as part of our removal suite, and then we also have Legion's Landing, which is our flip enchantment, where you get to create token lifelink, and then when you flip it over, you get the Adanto the First Fort, and that has that lovely ability of pay 3 and tap it to create a 1/1 vampire token with a lifelink. And the most important part of that is the lifelink. That's what we're going for here, is lifelink. So that's what we have for our 1-drops. For our 2-drops, we have Bishop's I can't say this right for some weird reason. Bishop's Soldier, 2 mana, 2/2 lifelink, of course, and it's a vampire soldier, so that's also very important. And then we have Gifted Aetherborn, because it's a vampire, and it has lifelink, and it has Death Touch, and it's 2 mana, and it's a 2/3, and it's just great. So, like I said, every card in here has something to do with the whole lifelink aspect, so we can use Arvana later and go for that route. Then we also have 2 copies of Walk the Plank, a little bit more removal, so we can get to our, 5-drop that we have. Alright, 3-drops, we have Maven Fen, the Dusk Apostle, 3 mana, 2/2, but whenever one or more non-token vampires you control attack, you get to create another vampire token creature. So that just hopefully will ramp us and get us a lot of tokens that have lifelink, that'll gain us a lot of life. That is the goal. So that's 1 3-drop, and then our other 3-drop is our Queen's Commission, which is this and Call to the Feast. We also have copies in here. Both pay mana, get vampire creature tokens. So this deck is kind of a vampire creature token deck, but lifelink is what it really is around, and then removal. So for Queen's Commission, it's the 3 mana for 2 vampire tokens, and then Call to the Feast is 4 mana for 3 vampire tokens. And then we also have some more removal in Vraska's Contempt. You also gain 2 life off it, so that's an added bonus, and it fits in with our theme of life gain there. And then the other important creature drop that we have in here is our 4-drop of Sanctum Seeker. This card has, whenever a vampire you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So not only are you starting to drain your opponent with your hordes of token 1/1 vampires that you have, but you're also gaining life, so you can use mana and destroy something of theirs, and then it's great. And plus the 4 mana 3/4 isn't too terribly bad. That's just the quick brew I threw together. Hopefully you can see the cards a little bit better this time. But let me know in the comments what you think of this deck. I know there's a black-white token generation deck that's way better than this one, but it's not a vampire-themed one, and that's what I was going for. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe for more.